Warner Brothers just had their time at CinemaCon, and with it, we got some more details about the upcoming Superman movie. Time Magazine did an article there where they talked to James Gunn and David Cornsweet about the movie, and James Gunn gave us some more plot details and some details that have me a little worried. I'm still excited for this movie. I think it'll be good. Superman's my favorite character in all of fiction, so I'm very excited. But this one bit has me worried. It's the bit that was in the trailer that had me worried initially. Now we got more details on it, has me even more worried. That kind of is confirming my initial fears. So, this quote from James Gunn. James Gunn says, Superman is starting to become successful at both jobs in the big glitzy city so far away from home. He's madly in love with a woman who isn't so sure about him, and he's made a few superhuman friends who like him but think of him as naive. All these new elements in his life have unbalanced him a bit, and as he's tottering, we're going to see where he lands in terms of his values and choices. You may be thinking, what about that sounds bad? Most of it sounds good. Yeah, most of that doesn't sound bad. The bit that I don't like is the bit with Lois, because it seems like they're going to be doing the whole Lois doesn't really care about Clark at all, but she's super into Superman. And then once she finds out they're one and the same, that's when she's like, oh, I like Clark now because he's Superman, instead of actually falling in love with Clark and liking Clark like the comics. That's what I wish they'd do, like the comics where she didn't know that Clark and Superman were the same person until she had a ring on her finger, until she was engaged. She fell in love with Clark and who he was, instead of being incredibly shallow and just loving Superman, who has the powers and the celebrity and all that, just like every other girl in Metropolis. I think this isn't a good look for Lois, and it also makes Clark look like a complete loser as well, because he couldn't win over Lois by being himself. It had to be just, the awe of Superman that won Lois over. I don't like that. But also this would make sense because James Gunn, all he's been talking about the entire time as far as inspiration for this movie is All-Star Superman, which is a fantastic comic. But the one aspect I don't like about that comic is how Lois is characterized, because she treats Clark like a complete loser, a complete bumbling idiot. And then she finds out he's Superman and she's in love with him and loves him and everything's great after that. It's like, I don't like that. They also did that in the Christopher Reeve movie, but that's an aspect I don't like about that, where just Clark is just played for being a complete fool, and then she's in love with Superman, and then when she finds out they're the same, she's like, oh, I like Clark now because he's Superman. I don't like that. I don't think it looks good for Clark or for Lois, and I think both their characters are worse for it. But also, from the original trailer, we saw that she finds out that Clark and Superman are the same person. We know that from the trailer because of their interaction. So I don't like that because it ruins story potential for further movies. In the first movie, we're already getting rid of the whole dynamic of she doesn't know Clark and Superman are one and the same. So that's kind of annoying. But that being said, we don't know how this is all going to go till the movie comes out. I hope it's going to be good. I have faith. I think it will be good. Anyways, want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of all this, and I will see y'all later.